Every day, more of us are shopping online, and retail giants like Amazon and Walmart want to take over a big part of Kroger's turf. And now, this hometown company is on the hunt and may be turning to a company in China for help. The Alibaba Group is a global player in e-commerce, retail, and the internet. By some measures, it's the world's largest retailer with operations in more than 200 countries. It also has media interests and cloud computing. Jack Ma, the founder of the Alibaba Group, is now among the world's richest people. Joining us to talk about a possible Kroger-Alibaba partnership is WCPO business reporter Dan Monk. So what might this look like, Dan?
Well, first of all, Kroger won't say anything about it.
Okay.
And, this is basically, according to published reports, people saying that Kroger sent executives to China to explore some ideas, and the Chinese Ministry of Commerce actually put a press release out saying that the two of them are already working together. However, Kroger won't say, whether they're going to have a partnership with Alibaba. But what it would look like, it would be like something like Kroger being offered through Amazon, essentially. Alibaba has ways of marketing digital storefronts, so Kroger could sell its merchandise in cities where it doesn't have a store. They could sell business-to-business orders, everything from food to furniture, to companies, which is a business that they're not in currently. A lot of people think that Kroger and Alibaba could make use of Alibaba's payment system, and that would give Kroger an edge, as U.S. retailers really haven't figured out this mobile pay system. It could give Kroger a big advance in terms of using your cell phone to just walk out of a Kroger and automatically paying.
To stay competitive, does something like this need to happen?
Well, Kroger is going to have some new ideas, because one of the big disadvantages they face is that they're in the grocery business, which is a low-margin business.
Sure.
They sell general merchandise, but it's not their main thing, whereas Amazon and Walmart, the bigger rivals that they compete against, they don't need to make money from groceries. In fact, their general merchandise sales are so profitable that they can reinvest that money into price competition, which over a long stretch can harm Kroger. So I think Kroger is looking for ways that it can compete with Amazon's online strengths, Walmart's discounting abilities, but they're pretty smart about how they go about this. They tend to buy companies whose technology they can own and control, and then they figure out how to make it work within their network, which kind of leads you to believe that they might not be willing to do an Alibaba deal because they'd have to give up some control.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask you. How much control would they have to give up in terms of company control?
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't know anything about how the deal would be structured, but in theory, it's not going to work like Harris Teeter, where, Harris Teeter had the click and collect idea. Kroger was able to buy the company. They took that idea, and now they have that concept in 1,000 stores because they were able to figure out how to make it fit into their IT network. Alibaba's not going to be changing everything so that everything works within Kroger, right? So it's possible that the Alibaba deal could prove to be unworkable. It's going to be an interesting question, though, because there is the potential for a lot of revenue. One Chicago consultant told me potentially $10 billion in revenue could come out of a properly structured Alibaba deal. Are they going to be willing to go for that and give up some control in the process, or what's the mix going to be for them?
All right, Dan, thanks for the perspective. We appreciate it. Certainly something we'll be keeping our eyes on.
Definitely.